What's up, StormLock squad? If you're anything like me, your September gaming calendar is looking stacked. We're talking about a month absolutely bursting with new releases that are gonna blow your mind and probably your free time. From mech battles to spooky horrors and epic adventures, September 2025 is shaping up to be legendary. So grab your snacks, settle in, because we're about to dive deep into the top 10 games you cannot miss this September. Let's go! Off our list at number 10, we have Daemon x Machina, TITANIc Scion. If you've been craving some high-octane mech action, get ready to suit up. This game is dropping on September 5th, 2025, and it's hitting almost every major platform: Nintendo Switch 2, PC via Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. So no matter your console of choice, you're covered. For those unfamiliar, Daemon x Machina throws you into intense customizable mech combat. Imagine piloting a giant, heavily armed robot soaring through futuristic battlefields and unleashing a barrage of missiles and laser fire. The original game was a blast, known for its fast-paced action and deep customization options, letting you tweak every part of your arsenal, that's what they call the mechs, to fit your playstyle. TITANIc Scion promises to build on that foundation, bringing an all-new dark sci-fi story that's sure to keep you hooked. From what we've seen in the trailers, the visuals are sharper, the explosions are bigger, and the sense of scale is just incredible. You'll be facing off against massive AI-controlled machines and rival arsenals, all while trying to liberate humanity from a corrupted AI. The gameplay looks fluid, allowing for both close-quarters melee attacks and long-range bombardments. Plus, the co-op multiplayer is back, so you can team up with your friends and dominate the battlefield together. If you're a fan of mech games, or just looking for something with explosive action and tons of customization, Daemon x Machina, TITANIc Scion is definitely one to watch this September. Get ready to pilot your destiny. Next up, at number 9, we've got something a little different but equally exciting: LEGO Voyagers. This game is set to launch on September 15th, 2025, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. So if you're a fan of building, exploring, and maybe a little bit of puzzle solving, this one's for you. LEGO Voyagers is a co-op adventure that promises to be a fresh take on the classic LEGO game formula. Instead of just smashing bricks and collecting studs, this game focuses on exploration and mandatory two-player co-op physics puzzles. Imagine the trailers show off some truly creative environments, from sprawling cities to ancient ruins, all waiting to be discovered. What makes LEGO Voyagers stand out is its emphasis on collaboration. You'll need to combine your character's unique abilities and solve intricate environmental puzzles to progress. It's not just about button mashing, it's about thinking creatively and communicating with your partner. The art style is classic LEGO, but with a modern twist, bringing those beloved bricks to life with stunning detail and vibrant colors. If you're looking for a game to play with a buddy, or just want to experience a charming and innovative adventure, get ready to build, explore, and voyage into new worlds. Alright guys, if you're into psychological horror that messes with your mind, then Silent Hill F is about to drop a nightmare right into your lap. This highly anticipated title is set to release on September 25th, 2025, hitting PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and Epic Games Store. Get ready to turn off the lights and crank up the volume, because Silent Hill is back, and it's looking more terrifying than ever. Silent Hill F takes the iconic horror series to a new, unsettling location: 1960s Japan. You play as Shimizu Hinako, a high schooler whose secluded town of Ebisugaoka becomes consumed by a horrifying plant-like rot. This isn't your typical jump scare fest. Silent Hill is known for its deep psychological terror, disturbing imagery, and a pervasive sense of dread. The trailers have shown some truly grotesque creature designs and environments that are both beautiful and utterly horrifying, blending traditional Japanese aesthetics with the series' signature grotesque body horror. What's exciting about Silent Hill F is its departure from the familiar settings of previous games, offering a fresh perspective on the series' lore while retaining its core identity. The game promises to explore themes of beauty and decay, with the plant-like growth slowly consuming everything in its path, transforming the familiar into something monstrous. If you're a fan of survival horror or just looking for a game, that will genuinely scare you and make you question reality. Silent Hill F is going to be an unforgettable experience this September. Just make sure you have a nightlight handy.
With that in mind, today's a bit too extraordinary.
From psychological horror to high-speed thrills, at number 7 we have Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Get ready to rev your engines and race with your favorite blue blur and his friends, because this game is hitting the tracks on September 25th, 2025. It's coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC, so everyone can join the race. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is shaping up to be the biggest and most ambitious Sonic racing game yet. It features an incredible roster of 23 iconic Sonic characters, the largest in any Sonic racing title. Imagine racing as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or even some unexpected faces, each with their own unique abilities and customizable vehicles. The game promises dynamic tracks that twist, turn, and transform as you race, keeping every lap fresh and exciting. We're talking about crazy power-ups, team-based racing mechanics, and intense competitive multiplayer that will test your skills to the limit. What makes Crossworlds stand out is its focus on cross-platform play and a robust online experience. You'll be able to challenge friends and players from around the globe, no matter what platform they're on. The visuals are vibrant and colorful, perfectly capturing the essence of the Sonic universe, with blistering speeds and over-the-top action. If you're a fan of arcade racers, or just love the Sonic franchise, this is the game to get your adrenaline pumping this September. Prepare for some serious speed and epic rivalries. Get ready to loot, shoot, and unleash some serious mayhem, because Borderlands 4 is blasting its way onto our screens on September 12th, 2025. This highly anticipated sequel is launching on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5, with a Nintendo Switch 2 release coming later. If you've been itching for more chaotic co-op action, your prayers have been answered. Borderlands 4 promises to deliver everything fans love about the series, and then some. We're talking about bazillions of guns, unique vault hunters with insane skill trees, and that signature cel-shaded art style that makes every explosion a work of art. This time we're heading to a dangerous new planet called Kairos, which is sure to be packed with new enemies, new environments, and of course new loot to obsess over. The trailers have hinted at even more dynamic combat encounters and expanded customization options for your character and gear. One of the biggest draws of Borderlands has always been its irreverent humor and over-the-top characters, and Borderlands 4 looks set to continue that tradition. Expect witty dialogue, memorable villains, and plenty of unexpected twists as you unravel the mysteries of Kairos. Whether you're playing solo or teaming up with your squad, the endless grind for better gear and the thrill of taking down massive bosses is what keeps us coming back. If you're ready to dive back into a world of pure, unadulterated chaos and collect more guns than you know what to do with, Borderlands 4 is your September destination. Let the looting begin. For all you strategy RPG enthusiasts out there, get ready to deploy your units, because at number 5 we have Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. This highly anticipated remaster is set to release on September 30th, 2025, across PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S. It's time to revisit a classic with a fresh coat of paint. Final Fantasy Tactics is renowned for its deep tactical combat, compelling storyline, and rich world building. The Ivalice Chronicles brings this beloved title to modern platforms with enhanced features, including fully voiced dialogue, an optimized and updated UI, and significant graphical improvements. You'll dive into the war-torn land of Ivalice, following the story of Ramzabulv as he navigates political intrigue, class warfare, and ancient prophecies. The strategic battles take place on isometric grids, where positioning, unit composition, and spell timing are crucial for victory. What makes this remaster so exciting is the inclusion of both the original and enhanced versions, allowing players to experience the game as they remember it or with all the new bells and whistles. The addition of sound novels in all language versions also promises to deepen the lore and immersion. If you're a fan of intricate strategy, epic narratives, and the timeless charm of Final Fantasy, then Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, is going to be a massive time sink this September. Prepare for battle, Commander. Blasting into our number 4 spot is Metal Eden, an adrenaline-fueled sci-fi FPS that's going to test your reflexes and your trigger finger. This game is locked and loaded for release on September 2nd, 2025, hitting PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. If you're looking for intense, fast-paced action, look no further. Metal Eden comes from Raycon Games, the developers behind the critically acclaimed Ruiner, so you know you're in for a stylish and brutal ride. You play as a hyper-unit Aska, sent on a suicide mission to rescue citizens' cores from Mobius, an orbital city that has transformed into a deadly, hostile environment. The game promises a unique blend of fluid movement, precise gunplay, and a dark, cyberpunk aesthetic. The trailers showcase incredible visual effects, with neon-drenched environments and explosive combat encounters that are a feast for the eyes.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth.
What sets Metal Eden apart is its focus on high-octane combat and a compelling narrative. You'll be facing off against hordes of robotic enemies and powerful bosses, utilizing a diverse arsenal of futuristic weapons and special abilities. The game's lore delves into a dystopian future where humanity is on the brink, and your mission is humanity's last hope. If you're a fan of challenging first-person shooters with a strong sense of style and a gripping story, Metal Eden is going to be a highlight of your September gaming. Get ready to dive into the chaos. At number 3, we have Dying Light: The Beast. Get ready to face your fears and survive the night, because this highly anticipated horror survival game is shambling onto PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S on September 19th, 2025. If you thought you knew fear, think again. Dying Light: The Beast marks the return of Kyle Crane, the beloved protagonist from the original Dying Light, in a brand new, terrifying adventure. The game promises to blend the series' signature parkour and combat mechanics with an even darker, more intense narrative. You'll be navigating a sprawling, infected city, using your agility to traverse rooftops and avoid hordes of the undead, while also engaging in brutal first-person combat. The day-night cycle is back, and it's more crucial than ever as the infected become far more dangerous once the sun sets. What makes the Beast so exciting is its focus on a new, formidable threat, a monstrous entity that will push your survival skills to their absolute limit. The trailers have showcased incredibly detailed environments, gruesome enemy designs, and a palpable sense of dread that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The game also promises enhanced co-op features, allowing you to team up with friends to tackle the horrors of the infected world. If you're a fan of intense survival horror, thrilling parkour, and a story that will keep you guessing, Dying Light: The Beast is going to be the ultimate test of your courage this September. Can you survive the Beast? Coming in at number 2, we have Cronos: The New Dawn, a game that's going to drag you into a twisted sci-fi nightmare. This title is set to launch on September 5th, 2025, across PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2. If you're a fan of atmospheric horror and mind-bending narratives, prepare yourself. Cronos: The New Dawn is from Bloober Team, known for their psychological horror games like Layers of Fear and The Medium. This game promises a unique blend of sci-fi and horror, plunging players into a desolate, decaying world where time itself seems to be unraveling. The story trailer hints at a deep, unsettling narrative focusing on themes of memory, identity, and the consequences of tampering with forces beyond human comprehension. Expect a game that relies heavily on its atmosphere, sound design, and narrative to create a truly immersive and terrifying experience. From what we've seen, the game's visuals are stunningly bleak, with environments that are both beautiful and disturbing. The gameplay appears to be a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and intense moments of dread. It's not about jump scares, it's about a creeping sense of unease that slowly builds, leaving you constantly on edge. If you're looking for a horror game that will stick with you long after you finish playing, and one that challenges your perceptions, Cronos: The New Dawn is definitely one to keep an eye on this September. Get ready to face your fears in a new dawn. And finally, clawing its way to the top of our list at number 1, a game that has been on everyone's wish list for what feels like an eternity, Hollow Knight: Silksong. The wait is finally over, as this highly anticipated Metroidvania is set. to release on September 4th, 2025. For PC, Switch, Switch 2, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Plus, it's launching day one on Xbox Game Pass, so get ready to dive in. Silksong is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Hollow Knight, and it promises to expand on everything that made the original a masterpiece. You'll play as Hornet, the nimble protector of Hallownest, as she explores a vast new kingdom called Farloon. Expect the same challenging combat, intricate level design, and deep lore that fans have come to love, but with new abilities, new enemies, and a whole new world to uncover. Hornet's movement is even more fluid and acrobatic than the Knight's, allowing for incredible aerial maneuvers and stylish combat. The trailers have showcased stunning new environments, from lush forests to fiery caverns, all rendered in Team Cherry's signature hand-drawn art style. The boss battles look epic, requiring precise timing and strategic thinking to overcome. And of course, there will be plenty of secrets to discover, hidden paths to unlock, and powerful upgrades to find. If you're a fan of challenging platformers, deep exploration, and beautiful art, Hollow Knight Silksong is going to consume your life this September. Get ready to ascend to the peak of Parloam. And that wraps up our top 10 games you cannot miss this September 2025. Hey, this is just my list. Did I miss any games that you're hyped for? Are there any hidden gems I should know about? Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback helps me discover even more awesome titles, and I love hearing what you guys are excited about. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to StormLock Vault for more epic gaming content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Stay awesome, keep gaming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.